Sam, you gave the boys a bit of a workout today. How was that?
Yeah, it was good fun. Training with athletes that are in the same fitness category as what I've been working on for the last 8-10 weeks to get ready for my fight. Yeah.
And have you been working with the Tigers guys for a while?
For many years, and before that, well, John Vickery introduced me to him 10-12 years ago, and but I've been going for Richmond since Kevin Bartlett, Jim Jess, Morris Rioli, Mark Lee, Dale Waitman, who I still see the flea every once in a while who comes around here, and it's been great, and it's priceless to be training with the boys that I've idolised and supported all my life, and I'm returning the fitness favour.
What about any talent among them? Any of them stick out better than the rest?
Probably the best boxer. I do some work with the boys, sparring, fitness sparring, but then the serious quality sparring, I probably get the best quality out of Shane Tucky. Tucky is I'd put him in the ring tomorrow with an opponent. I wouldn't have any worries at all. He's as good as they come boxing skills. Jay King, what he does on the field, he can do off the field too, with his relentless attitude. And Luke McGuire's not a bad boxer either. But and I've been doing a lot of work. Like I've known Paul Licuri and from the Collingwood Football Club and Rocker and Maxie and the boys there, and they love their boxing too. So I get some work from two clubs that are it's just priceless, mate. So when Richmond and Collingwood are playing each other, I just want both teams to play brilliantly because I love the boys.
And how does it actually, the boxing stuff, how does it actually help them with their pre-season and fitness, and what sort of benefits do they get out of it? Well,
really, boxing's the kind of sport that there's nowhere to hide. There's no having a break on no bench in boxing, and don't get me wrong, because I'm saying that boxing is tougher in that way. Footy's tougher in the sense that each team, every team plays every week. Boxing, we have 10 to 12 weeks quality hard training, then we get a couple of weeks off. They don't get a couple of weeks off. It's week in, week out. So it's harder for them in that way. It's harder for us in the way that we've got no one to fall back on, no bench to sit on, and it's 3 minutes at 100 miles an hour with no one to have your back or shepherd.
And you don't go easy on them when you're sparring with them here at training, do you?
They don't want me to, and so I don't. But that just shows the attitude they've got, And good bunch of boys in general anyway, and huge tickers. And you'll see, you'll see one game a year where they have a really bad game and we get thrashed. We're the type of team that when we get beat, we come back twice as hard the next, and that's like it says in the song, with Tigers of old.
And you're training for a fight coming up as well?
Yeah, we've got a fight coming up November the 18th for the IBF World Title Eliminator. The winner gets a crack at Daniel Gill, who's the world champion at the moment. I'm holding what they call the NAB Cup in footy. I'm holding the WBF World Title, which is not as recognised as it's going to be one day. So holding that world championship, people say you're world champion now, why do you need to go on? Because the IBF, the title I'm fighting for now, is a more recognised one, and it's the one that it is a premiership cup when you're talking about it in footy terms. In boxing terms, that's the as good as it gets. Oscar De La Hoya held it, Bernard Hopkins held it, the best fighters in the world have held it, and it's time to bring it home to Australia, mate.
Good luck with the training. Thanks for joining.
Kana Tigers.